Hi everyone, this is Andrew O'Grady, CEO at MHA of Dutchess County, and today I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about self-esteem and how important it is and the steps you can take to improve it. Self-esteem is the perception we have of ourselves. It influences our choices and our decisions, it shapes our behavior, and it drives and motivates us. High self-esteem leads to positive outlooks in life. It instills confidence in us and helps us to achieve success. When you have low self-esteem, it can lead to negative feelings such as depression, anxiety, lack of motivation. It ultimately impacts your ability to achieve all that you're capable of achieving. And we don't want that for you. We want you to achieve everything you can in life. So there's three main areas that your self-esteem impacts the most. I think confidence is number one. High self-esteem often results in greater confidence, better performance at work, better performance in relationships, and achieving personal goals. Resilience. People with high self-esteem are the most resilient and can handle adversity a little bit better. They're faced with a challenge and they can overcome it. They have better opportunity to overcome it. They don't fold or give up early when they're met with challenges. They keep pushing through, and ultimately they have a very good chance of achieving their goals. The third is healthy relationships. When you have high self-esteem, you're able to sit, have a conversation, relate to people better. You're feeling more confident to express how you're feeling, and that always leads to a better outcome in relationships. So how can you take steps to improve your self-esteem if you're struggling a little bit? I can tell you one thing, it's a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. It's something you have to work at. It also takes work at your end that really, you have to put in the work, but it is possible. It's definitely worth the effort for sure, 100%. And here are some steps you can take, in my opinion. First is positive self-talk. People with low self-esteem tend to play a negative tape in their head. They're met with a challenge and they're thinking, I can achieve it, but I probably can't. So what are you saying in your head? What are you saying to yourself? What are you thinking when you're faced with a challenge? You need to really pay attention to that, be attuned to it, recognize what you're thinking, and then you have to change that tape. So what that means is that if you're saying, for instance, that there's a challenge in front of you and you catch yourself telling yourself, you probably can't do it. You probably can't do it. You'll probably fail. You need to change that. And whether you believe it or not, change it. So if you don't believe it, just say, even write it down if you have to. I can achieve this goal. I can get this job. I can do this. You replay that in your head and start saying it, whether you believe it or not, because it trains your mind to think differently. That is something really important. And if you're my age and you dealt with cassette tapes where you can record over something, right now that cassette tape might be all negative thoughts. You have to record over that cassette tape with positive thoughts, and it retrains your mind. The second is setting realistic goals. You need to set realistic goals for yourself because accomplishing those goals are really important, and that continues to build self-esteem, and it snowballs into something very positive for yourself. Positive achievement of a goal, feeling better, having more confidence, it snowballs. The next is exercise regularly. This is really important, especially in the winter months. Get outside and do something. Put on that winter coat if you have to, put on that hat, walk around the neighborhood, get out, do something, go to the gym, join a gym, go to the gym. You may feel like laying on a couch and not doing anything. I get it. It's winter. Nobody wants to do anything. It's getting dark right after work. But you need to push yourself. And I promise you, if you push yourself and you get out there and do it and accomplish it, then when you're done, you're going to feel really good about yourself. So the next is practicing self-care. You really need to take care of yourself. If it means you're going to take a long bath, if it means you're going to read a book when you want to, set aside time for you to really pamper yourself, and self-care is very important. And the last and most important thing is, if you're struggling with this, find a therapist. And I know it's hard to do right now. I know it's hard to find somebody right now. But call your insurance company or look online, find out who the providers are, reach out to those providers and see if you can meet with a professional therapist to help you continue to hone those skills, change that tape in your head, and, improve your self-esteem, because it really can make a difference in your life. So start pumping yourself up, everybody. Talk positive about yourself. You're not egotistical. Tell yourself you're great. And things will start falling your way. This is Andrew O'Grady at Mental Health America of Dutchess County, and I wish you a great and productive day. Go get them.